The
She
world
scrolled through the names
outside
again,
didn't sleep
and
that night.
finally,
Rumors
spread
spread
like wildfire.
She'd filled the list with
Every
people
fan
from her
account,
world,
gossip
her
page,
orbit,
and late night
comfort
show
zone.
host
But
couldn't
where was
stop
his?
talking about where
Tears welled
and when the
again.
wedding would happen.
She'd wanted the
but inside a
perfect
quiet
wedding,
villa,
but she'd
tucked
forgotten
away in the
it was
California
supposed to be their
hills.
wedding.
Taylor
Her phone
Swift
rang.
was awake
Donna
for
Kelsey.
a different reason.
Taylor
Her wedding
hesitated,
dress
then
hung on a
answered.
velvet hanger
she
by the
croaked.
window.
Taylor,
A masterpiece
honey,
of simplicity
Donna said gently.
and emotion.
Travis called me
just
last
like
night.
her.
He's
The silk
scared.
caught
But I
the
wanted to
glow
tell
of
you
the
something,
moon,
because
and for
Ed
a
and I
moment,
had the same
it
fight.
felt like the world
Taylor
had stopped
blinked
spinning.
through tears.
Travis was at another house nearby,
Almost exactly.
following the
Donna
tradition
said
of
with a
not
soft
seeing
laugh.
his bride.
I wanted
before the big
everyone
day.
there.
Taylor
Ed wanted
sat
it
by the
small.
piano, and one night,
her fingers
he
touching
told
the
me,
keys softly.
Donna,
She
when I
played a
look at our
melody
guest
no one
list,
had ever heard.
I don't see our
song
future.
she'd written
I
for
see
him.
your past.
You're my
Taylor
quiet in
felt
the
her
chaos.
breath hitch.
She whispered
Donna
under her breath.
continued.
A single
wedding
tear
should be about
rolled
the
down her
life you're
cheek.
building together.
Then her phone buzzed.
Not just the
A
life
message
you had
from
before.
Selena Gomez.
Every person in
Selena,
that room should
Tay,
be someone
I'm so
who will
proud
still
of
be
you.
part of your world
You deserve
5
this.
years from now.
Every part of
How
it.
do you know who that
Taylor,
will be?
Wish you
Taylor
were here
whispered.
already.
You don't,
Selena,
Donna said.
Flight lands
But you make
in
your
the
best
morning.
guess.
Wouldn't miss it
And
for
I
the
think
world.
Travis is trying
It should
to
have
tell
been
you.
comforting.
When he
But it
looks at
wasn't.
that list,
Because
he
right
doesn't
after,
see space
another
for your
message
future
appeared.
together. One
Taylor
that made
pressed
Taylor's
a
hand
trembling
freeze.
hand to her
Unknown
mouth.
number.
After they
Are
hung
you sure
up,
about the guest
she
list?
sat in silence.
Some people
her
shouldn't be
coffee
there.
cold.
Her
Then
heart
she opened her
dropped.
laptop. She'd been getting
and started
strange
deleting
messages
names.
all week. Some anonymous, some cruel, some suspiciously familiar. She didn't tell Travis. She didn't want to ruin his excitement. But deep down, she knew someone from their past didn't want this wedding to happen. The morning came slow and heavy. Security tightened, and the wedding planners whispered like soldiers on a mission. Travis, usually so relaxed, could feel the pressure too. His brother Jason tried to lighten the mood. Bro, you're about to marry Taylor freaking Swift. That's like the Super Bowl and the Grammys in one day. Travis laughed, but it was thin. Yeah, man. Just hope it doesn't turn into halftime drama. Meanwhile, Taylor was surrounded by bridesmaids, Selena, Blake Lively, and a few close friends. Cameras were banned, phones sealed away. It was supposed to be sacred, but even in that private moment, Taylor couldn't shake the feeling of unease. Then her assistant walked in, pale-faced. Tay, TMZ just leaked the guest list. The room went silent. Taylor grabbed the phone and scrolled. Her eyes widened as she saw the headline. Exclusive. Taylor Swift's wedding guest list includes ex-boyfriend. The name hit her like a storm. Harry Styles. Gasps filled the room. Selena covered her mouth. No way. Tay, that can't be true. But it was. Somehow, his name had appeared on the list. And worse, there was a photo of an invitation with his name printed in gold. Taylor's hands trembled. I didn't invite him. Someone's messing with us. The whispers grew louder. Blake stepped closer. You think someone's trying to sabotage this? Taylor didn't answer. She just stared out the window where the white tints swayed in the California breeze. The day that was supposed to be the happiest of her life was starting to feel like the most uncertain one. As the sun began to set, Travis called her. His voice was warm, grounding. Hey, baby. Just wanted to hear your voice before tomorrow. She took a breath. Trav, something's weird. Someone leaked the list. Harry's name is on it. A pause. Then a calm, steady tone. Then we don't care. Let them talk. Let them post. All I care about is you walking toward me tomorrow. Taylor smiled faintly. You always say the right thing. That's 'cause you're my right person, he said softly. For a moment, everything felt okay again. But just as she hung up, her assistant rushed in. Taylor, someone's outside the property. The guards think it's paparazzi, but Taylor's breath hitched. But what? It's not paparazzi. It's him. She turned toward the window, heart racing. And there, through the gates and the flashes of headlights, she saw a familiar silhouette, tall, lean, with a quiet intensity. Harry Styles. He'd come, uninvited, and the night before the vows had just become the calm before the storm. Security lights flickered across the driveway as black SUVs blocked the path. Taylor's heart was pounding, every beat echoing against the quiet hills. Who let him through? She demanded, her voice trembling between anger and disbelief. Her assistant shook her head. He didn't get through. He's just standing there, by the gates. Taylor moved toward the window again. Harry hadn't changed much. The same quiet confidence, the same way he held his hands in his pockets when he didn't know what to say. But his eyes, they looked heavier, older, carrying something that didn't belong there. Selena put a hand on her shoulder. You don't have to face him, Tay. Taylor exhaled slowly. If I don't, he might just stay. And tomorrow, this will be all over the news. Security offered to remove him, but Taylor shook her head. I'll talk to him. As she stepped outside, the night air wrapped around her like a secret. The distant hum of the city faded, replaced by the rustle of trees and the soft glow of fairy lights. When their eyes met, time seemed to fold in half, the past and the present crashing silently. Harry, she said softly, you shouldn't be here. He smiled faintly. I know. I just needed to see you before you disappear into that world. That world, she repeated. You mean happiness? He nodded slowly. Maybe. Or maybe just a goodbye I never really gave. Taylor crossed her arms, the moonlight reflecting off her ring. You had years to say goodbye. He looked down, then back at her. I heard about the wedding from someone on your team. I don't want to cause trouble, Tay. I just wanted you to know I'm proud of you. You look happy. Her eyes softened for a moment. I am. Silence stretched between them, heavy, honest, and final. Then I'll go, he said. Just don't let the world make you small again. As he turned to leave, flashlights from the guards flickered across his face. He raised a hand in quiet farewell and disappeared into the night, swallowed by the hills. Taylor stood there for a long moment, watching the place where he'd stood. Selena came running out, wrapping her in a quiet hug. Are you okay? She whispered. Taylor nodded slowly. Yeah, but something tells me tomorrow's going to be harder than I thought. Meanwhile, a few miles away, Travis sat on the balcony of his villa, staring at his phone. Jason stepped out with 2 beers. Man, you look like you're about to play overtime in a thunderstorm. Travis half smiled. Feels like it. Jason sat beside him. You trust her? More than anyone, Travis said. I just don't trust the circus around us. His phone buzzed. A text from Taylor. Taylor, it's over. He's gone. I'm okay. Travis, you sure? Taylor, yes. But we need to tighten security tomorrow. I don't want anything to ruin this. He stared at the screen for a moment before typing back. Travis, nothing will. I've got you. As he looked out across the dark valley, he could see the faint glow of her estate on the opposite hill, tiny lights flickering like stars between them. Tomorrow, those 2 worlds would finally merge. But neither of them knew another story was already waiting to break. Somewhere in the city, a journalist opened her email to an anonymous message. Video footage from Taylor Swift's wedding rehearsal. You want to see this?